Mohbad's mother is particular about Naira Marley, and no other person. Although there are talks about the wife, there are talks about Sam Larry, there are talks about other people attached to him, like Prime Boy's childhood friend. But Mohbad's mother is more particular about Naira Marley. And there are things that she wants you to know. First, she said, according to the prophecy of the birth of Mohbad, he is supposed to be a pastor, a white garment pastor, maybe one of the prophets. But Mohbad laughed at her when she told him this. That was when Mohbad said, no, I want to be a singer. You know, a lot of people say, oh, Mohbad has lyrics, he has this and that. Of course, he has the lyrics, he has this. That comes from deep, deep. You know, they say the deep collects the deep connects to the deep. Anyway, Mohbad refused to take on the mantle, and somehow it seems a lot of things started going wrong in his life. Now, Mohbad is nowhere. It did not fulfill that prophetic or cleric mantle that his mother said was prophesied about him. Well, Mohbad is no more here, and the case is in the court. Let us listen to this short analysis, and we will be talking more. But before we proceed, tap on the subscription button, turn on the notification bell if you have not done so, like and share this video, and tap on the thanks button to encourage us. Let us get right into this. This is steaming hot.
Magistrate Adetayo Shotobi of the Candy Johnson Courthouse in Ikorodu, Lagos, is presiding over Mohbad's inquest. His mother, Abosede, said he was her second child and that Mohbad, whom she calls Promise, had two other siblings. But when she and his father separated, she was only allowed to take the last child, who was 2 years old at the time, and that he didn't even stay long with her before his father took him away. Mohbad's mother said upon learning he was a musician, she wasn't happy and told him about the prophecy she had, that he was supposed to be a pastor, but he joked about it. She also told the court that she heard about the frequent beatings on her son by his former manager Naira Marley and his associate Sam Larry, and that whenever she asked him to leave the music label, he told her he couldn't leave until after 3 years as agreed, or else they would take all he had. She also said at a point she told her son to call Fuji musician Pasuma to ask him to intervene in the troubles he was having with Naira Marley, and that Pasuma promised to do so. She said she also told him to report to the Oba of Ikorodu, but Mohbad told her not to worry. According to her, she was at the deceased's house on Saturday when he told her he had a show the following day, September the 10th, at Ikorodu, but that the following Tuesday she received a call that he died after sustaining injuries from a fight with his friend, Prime Boy. After her testimony, she said in tears that her son had warned her never to speak out as she could be killed. Mohbad's father, Joseph Aloba, also told the coroner that his son was buried the next day because the mortuary rejected him. He also said that in February 2022, his son was arrested along with others at Naira Marley's house by NDLEA officers, and that while in custody, Mohbad was given a substance to drink and started feeling unwell shortly after. A third witness, Mohbad's personal disc jockey, Ajishegiri Ayobami, also testified, saying the late singer started vomiting after he was administered some injections by a nurse at his home 2 days after he fought with Prime Boy, and that he was pronounced dead upon reaching the hospital. The witness also testified to how he was severely beaten up by Sam Larry at a club in June 2023. Lawyer representing the Aloba family, Taiwo Lawanle from the chambers of Femi Falana, presented the three witnesses in court on Wednesday, and they were in turn cross-examined by other counsel.
As far as I know, and as far as the proceedings today is concerned, there is no such information before the Honorable Coroner. As far as what transpired in open court is concerned, there is no such information made available to counsel on representing the parties.
We believe that the court has been able to gather some facts that were actually, will I say, absent from the report of the police during the last adjourned date.
Welcome back. There are those who believe that the Nigerian police are not doing the needful. They are not investigating this as it should. They are simply held on to one or two people they believe have money to spend, to bribe the police, or to pay in court. Naira Marley will be paying a lot of money to get himself out of this. Same as Sam Larry. All the money that they have acquired, they will be spending a lot. A lot that runs into millions. And do not forget that Naira Marley had issues back then when the EFCC held on to him. They allege that he's into fraud. That is because of the unguarded words that came out of his mouth, unguarded moment, where he said that those that have been helping the music industry are actually those G guys, the guy man, the fraudster, the 419 guys, the Yahoo Yahoo guys. And another old, back in those days, musician, Rugged Man, jumped on this and said some things that led to the arrest of Naira Marley. Well, Naira Marley is into it again, and this time around, the mother of Mohbad and many people are hanging the RIP of Mohbad on his neck. But like I said earlier, this will be taken to the court. We cannot just say he is the one because the late Mohbad said blame or hold on to these people or this label if I RIP. People can say what they want to say, but it will be investigated. The police have said theirs. They said the aggression in the past from Naira Marley and Sam Larry, coupled with some other factors like the nurse that injected him and Prime Boy and the other guy called Speed that invited his own auxiliary nurse, someone he knows to take care of Mohbad at that minute, that period that it seems things are becoming a little bit stressful. People have asked questions. Why hasn't the wife of Mohbad been held too? After all, she's part of this. Why is it that the testimony of the nurse, when she said, I wanted to, but the family, that family is Mohbad's wife, insisted, they said, no, this is how he normally faints. Leave him alone. Questions must be asked. We need to get to the root of this matter. The nurse, obviously, she will be held because she committed a crime. She was not permitted, licensed, according to the law, to administer what she administered to Mohbad. That is clear. What is the involvement of Naira Marley? Directly, apart from the aggression that they claimed. I have not seen any video to date, let us be truthful, of Naira Marley doing any of these things. But maybe there are other evidence that the parents of Mohbad have that they will be sharing with the court. Definitely, there are other things that we don't know. So we can't come to conclusion by saying that Naira Marley is innocent. Totally. We can't say that he has not done some things. But the RIP part of it is what we are talking about. And Sam Larry also cannot get out of this easily. The police will be holding him on those videos, even though those clips were cut short and they are not full. The ones that are out there, but the ones that I've seen, there are more at the beginning and at the end of it. At the end of the video of that one that Sam Larry busted Naira Marley, Sam Larry busted Mohbad and this other musician. The end of the clip shows something else, and we cannot put it out there because the Nigerian police are they are dealing with this one. We do not want to create this frenzy. We want them to deal with it because the lawyer representing Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they have this video and they have shared it with us, but they say we cannot put it out there because investigation. But I'll tell you what it is. Sam Larry and Naira Marley and the rest of the crew, after that initial, so you are the one, and the so-called, oh, they brutalized him, they both sat down together to eat in one of the bukas. They were eating amala. After that, did they eat the amala out of duress? What about the manager of Mohbad that is connected to Mohbad's wife? They say they are even family members. What about that woman, that lesbian as they call her? What about her and how Mohbad alleged that they brutalized him because he wanted to change manager, that he does not want that lady anymore? What about that? There is more to what the eyes can see. Everybody involved must be looked at. So we cannot just about Mohbad, apart from the justice for Mohbad, justice for people, other people, justice for other people who might get into this or who are already into it already. I mean, people who have been brutalized by a record label, they've been stolen from, they've been beaten, and all of that. this needs to be looked into. I don't know what your thoughts are. We have to be fair in all of this. We cannot just nail one person because it sounds nice. No, we cannot move with that. We just have to make sure that all of these things are dealt with. And like I said, every of this will be taken to the courts. It's not just something that the police will decide upon. What are your thoughts? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.